Hey sisters, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to encourage you to go to Shabbat fellowship on Saturday and why it's especially important this Saturday for a lot of us to go to fellowship. But first, I want to tell you that Ann Elliott from Homeschooling Torah is having an online free conference called the Truth Tellers Conference. And I am going to be a guest speaker. She came over to my house yesterday and interviewed me, and she and I have a hard time stopping talking, but we cut it off at less than an hour. So it's December 30th, 31, and January 1st. Check the link in the description below. Go check it out. It is not all about homeschooling. It is mostly not about homeschooling. So if you're interested in something called the Truth Tellers Conference, check it out. Okay, so Shabbat is this Saturday. Well, it starts tomorrow night. This is Thursday. Starts Friday night sundown, all day Saturday until sundown. And I think it's especially important that you try to attend this Saturday, especially if you have been a little bit stressed out through this Christmas season that is finally ending, and all of this stuff that you see on social media and YouTube and everywhere else. It's kind of been a lot this season. And as much as a lot of us have been talking about to various degrees about how Christmas should not be celebrated by believers, we also, throughout the year, have a message that we ought to do the feast. And when you look at Leviticus 23, you will see the very first feast listed. You know what it is. It is the Shabbat. That is the first feast listed for us to keep. So as much as we talk about taking off worldly holidays, we also need to talk about putting on God's holy days, his feast days. And this Saturday is your next, starting tomorrow night is your next opportunity to do his feast. And so I know a lot of you have long distances to drive, or it's difficult and things like that, but maybe consider making the effort. If watching all of this go on has been heavy on your heart, wherever you are on the issue, I encourage you to be with Yah's people. Let's get off the internet for a day and be with his people in person. It is so much better. And I've attended different fellowships, and I have never seen anyone at a fellowship just go up to someone and say, "So how much Christmas did you do?" And be weird and critical and stuff like that. I've never seen that happen. Sometimes people, especially people who are new to Torah, will ask questions about Christmas or how I interpret the Bible, and I'll answer their questions. But for the most part, most fellowships don't have the Christmas police walking around analyzing your behavior. We know, most of us who are nice know that it's a process. And while we have a core belief that Christmas is wrong, we're not walking around seeing who still had to do some Christmas this year. At least not the places I hang out. They're just shalomy, lovely places, and we just want to be with you. So if there is any way that you can get to a fellowship this Saturday, because that's a wonderful way to keep the Shabbat, please go, because your spirit will be refreshed just being around the family of Messiah. It is so much better than watching an online teaching. And it's not wrong to stay home or watch an online teaching, but you need fellowship, especially if it's been stressful, because the enemy actually doesn't want us to gather together, which is why, Hebrews, right? 13, I think, says, don't forsake getting together. Don't leave don't stay home alone. When we're separated and we're alone, the enemy, it's easier for him to devour us. So be with God's people, especially if it's been a stressful time for you. Regardless of which side of the issue you're on about Christmas, we can still break bread together and do Shabbat. So, all right. So, because today's Thursday, you have a day to plan. Find a fellowship and make plans to go. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.